The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So away we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
Comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart.
Yamal! It's bounced back off the post. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Fernandez. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has found him in acres of space. He's being urged to shoot. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's the Paul. It's a good foot in there. Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Lopez. Yamal. Way off the bench. He's beaten the keeper and hit the post. Looking to progress the ball. So we're still where we started right now. And here's Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. Romero, Fernandez, McAllister, tidy with his distribution. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Good ball, good take. Lopez is having a shot. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Grimaldo with the short one. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Yamal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Yamal! Goal, Spain! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Yamal! Yamal! significant moment. It is 1-0. Now it's Martinez. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Spain go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe on...
Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Argentina, after 49
That is a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's made its way to him. Always onto this. Shoots! And again! Denied by an instinctive save.
Martinez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. McAllister. Well, it's proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found a way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. And here's Yamal. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for...
Grimaldo. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Played out wide. Llorente. Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 7, Raul. Substitutions taking place.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Spain.
Number 10.
Yamal.
Not the most convincing of passes. Spain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's gone backward here. It's Iniesta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's very neat. Iniesta! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Iniesta actually didn't get wrong, to be honest.
Marco Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Martinez. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Picks it up out wide. So that means another 30 minutes football. So Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Number 21.
No winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. Extra time is next. Hostilities have already resumed.
Substitution in progress.
In by Llorente. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that has been cleared. Martinez looking understandably energised after his goal. And the finish! That's a real chance missed.
Fernando Torres has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution.
Spain have their third corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. Wants to go back. Shot, surely! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Really well cleared. Oh, that's well spotted. Montiel. Paz. Looking to play him in. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Spain. Number 14. Marcos Llorente. Coming on to replace him is number 5.
Simeone has it out wide and in space.
Added time.
Slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. So that was it, the first period of extra time. The first 15 minutes have flown by. Things now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? And we are already back underway. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Little doubt, foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that. I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong, the wall did his job.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitutions taking place.
But even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Number 15.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Elects to cross. Cleared without hesitation. And it's been taken short. He is through here. Now the ball in. Now there's a fine ball. Played. Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nice control. This is Iniesta. Raul. And that will be... It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the matches. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Just getting started. Can he finish? Goal! Argentina! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernandez. Short changes him with that pass. Mighty looking ball that. And it's McAllister. Spread out to the left. The less said about that pass, the better.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Argentina. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found a way through. Yamal. That is lovely. He's free, he has got space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Lamine Yamal really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Points to Paul. No, that was never going to make it. Femi. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Medina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a nicely weighted pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yamal.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a throw. Oh, that is a nice touch. Place it in low. Almada.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Fernandez, who does have an assist to his name. Yamal. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Spain go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Rodri. Kubasi. And it's Llorente. And Fermi. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's fabulous. Out of play for a goal kick. Spain still this single goal behind. Now it's Martinez. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening.
Chance for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quick.
Oh, he's been caught napping. To run onto that. Messi goes for a shot. Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
After 69.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Coming on to replace him
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he is deftly away. Spread it Left. Almada. In with the challenge.
Substitution for Spain. Number 19. Fermin. Number 8. Sunset.
Spain
Coming on the
will have
field,
one further
number
opportunity to
20.
make after this, their latest
Number
change.
6. Iniesta. Substitutions taking place.
Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Shot could be on. It's made its way to him. Martinez gets it clear.
Spain are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Iniesta looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Raul. Pedri. It's Oyarzabal. There's the shot! Goal! Spain! And that is what they came to see. What they demanded to see. His first.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Argentina have turned to their bench and they're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and his darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front.
And the referee So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces of course have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Works it out wide. Llorente carries the ball down the right. Now it's Messi. Now it's to Paul. Can he get on the end of this? McAllister driving on and making good progress. That's played in low. Deftly away. And here's to Paul. Now that is tidy, really tidy. He has a look up. Getting up there! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
It's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
Sunset. No way through. Spain still without a single shot on target. Llorente makes the interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Martinez.
That was lovely, that.
And Messi! McAllister has it out wide and in space. Garcia claims it without any fuss.
Argentina really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Goes down, but nothing given. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Here's Yamal. Sunset, here's onto this. Yamal. Fernandez. Almada. Now it's Messi. Kubasi. Llorente. Showing good feet. Look at the space here. Pedri! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
Kindly
remove it.
I think it's about to be took away.
But it's clear that they need more energy, more precision up top. They can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Argentina have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now the cross, Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now, can they get him away? Fernandez. Medina has the space to scheme. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's in one-on-one. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Spain. Number 8.
Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Number 19.
Rivaldo with the short one. Back when it goes. And the finish! Nearly, but not quite. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And the shot! There's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they maybe even wouldn't, they end up chipping a goal to the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's under a lot of pressure there. It is a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Baku. Foot in.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Lopez. Llorente. And it's Lopez. Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, what about it? Spain have dragged it back at the last. So not long left in this now. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Llorente. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? And a chance!
Lovely take, but that is where it stops. Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of move. Substitution.
So here comes a substitution. So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision making.
It's really well cleared. Almada. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Number 21.
A winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Llorente.
The action has already restarted.
Number 6. Iniesta. Number 5.
And number 2 then.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Spain.
Grimaldo,
Number 16.
short. He wants to play it back.
Number 18.
How did he not put that away?
Zubimendi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
He's on it, can he get away? Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's fabulous. Simeone. And the shot! I've fallen kindly here.
The goal scorer for Argentina.
Spain have opted to make another change here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Number 11,
Argentina with the lead.
coming on to replace him is number 13, David Villa. There will be 1 minute.
Now it's Messi. It's a nicely shaped ball. And he's a decent chance!
He's got it all! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
And we're halfway through extra time.
And now to all members of the crowd.
So there you have it. This game has tipped tellingly in one direction. 15 minutes to go, but it is starting to look done. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Romero. Simeone. Now it's Messi. So no flag here. In comes the corner. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa, that's been intercepted.
Has.
It's a really well measured ball. And that. whistle. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of very much potential. Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Lopez. First quarter of an hour gone.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's having a shot! He's got away. So much time and space here. McAllister. Here's Yamal. Very nicely done. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Lopez. This looks promising. Almada. Now Martinez. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal. Good purposeful running this. Medina defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Martinez. That is a great pick out. Post. Deftly away. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's been intercepted. Romero. Medina. Almada. It's looking wide. Passing is crisp and sharp in time. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Spain currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Spain still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. He's shifting through the gears here. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Martinez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
This is Messi. And that is well cleared. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal, the man with such great vision.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's sunset. Oyarzabal.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Messi. He's found the way through. Sunset. Martinez clears without hesitation. He's picked his way through. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries a shot! And it's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Substitution for Spain.
Number 19.
So we have movement on both benches. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Promising position. Yamal! And a terrific save from the... 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So still inseparable. What do you think, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. Hostilities have already resumed. Spain displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. How can they go one better? Gonzalez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can they get him away?
Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's managed to get free. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Spain faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Argentina with the lead. Pedri. Yamal.
There will be
Llorente.
added time.
That interception was most necessary. Gonzalez providing an outlet on that flank.
That's going in strongly.
We're halfway through extra time. So this is it, one goal in it, and we're down to the last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Llorente. Subimendi. Raul. Someone who can always play to be the most immaculate finisher. The final moments of a game that has been pretty competitive.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super ball! It's Iniesta! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Iniesta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, super find. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. And that's it.